dreams, it dreams it's a Frisbee. Makes sense. If you've stepped foot on just about any college campus recently, then you know that the plastic disc, once thought of as a mere toy, has given rise to Ultimate. That's all it's called, Ultimate. It's one of the country's fastest growing sports. And now a new book has been released that examines everything you've ever wanted to know about the sport. It's called Ultimate, the first 4 decades. And joining us now are its co-authors, Adam Zagora and Tony Leonardo. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I hold in my hand the book. Adam, what is Ultimate and how is it played?
Well, Jay, Ultimate really is the ultimate team sport, the ultimate team game. It combines elements of football, basketball, and soccer, yet you're playing with a flying disc. So the disc can move in ways that a ball cannot.
How do you score?
Basically, you're playing on a football-sized field, 7-on-7. The game begins with a throw-off or a pull from one team to another.
Right.
The receiving team catches the disc. They try to move it upfield, passing from one player to another. You have to establish a pivot foot. You cannot run with the disc. And eventually, you're trying to pass it to a teammate into a goal. A goal is 1 point. Anytime the disc hits the ground, is intercepted, or goes out of bounds, it's a turnover. As in basketball, defense becomes offense, offense becomes defense.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's team sport. I came to join you. You didn't have your teammate here.
I think we need a cold pizza Ultimate team.
Who created this?
Ultimate was invented, that's a great question. Ultimate was invented in the 1960s by some students at Columbia High School in Maplewood, New Jersey, one of whom is Joel Silver, who went on to be a famous Hollywood movie producer, made the Die Hard, Matrix, and Lethal Weapon movies.
Right.
And basically it spread to college campuses, and it's now played in about 40 countries worldwide.
Yeah. Tony, what are the biggest misconceptions about the sport, about Frisbee in general?
Well, you know, it's tough to compare Ultimate on the national level where you're really competing to sort of like pick up Ultimate. So when people see people throwing a Frisbee, they might think that's Ultimate, but it's just practicing for maybe what the real game might come out to be.
Right.
The other thing is that most people think they don't have any observers or referees that are there to designate goals or in or out of bounds and rule infractions, when in fact there are now.
Right.
They become more and more sort of powerful within the game.
We've got some folks behind us playing.
Right?
What makes a good Ultimate player?
Well, basically, you have to be athletic. It's like any other sport. A lot of these players are crossover athletes from soccer, tennis, basketball, speed.
Which sport, though, produces the best Ultimate player? Would you say football,
Well, they say
soccer?
A lot of people say soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Jay, I left you, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Well,
Thanks.
you know,
Appreciate that.
Is there something you guys can show us in here? I know we don't have a lot of room, but is there something?
Yeah, Ultimate is a lot like tennis, I would say, in that there are 3 main throws: the forehand, the backhand, and the overhead. Ooh. So if Arnold is here demonstrating a forehand, he would have a marker on him. And what's difficult about Ultimate is you're not just out throwing freely.
Oh, okay.
He has 10 seconds to throw the disc. Joe is going to count to 10.
You can't run with it either.
You cannot run with the disc. You have to establish a pivot foot.
Well, you know what? It's coming everywhere to recreational fields near you. So
we'll get a team
do
going.
Check it out. I think Cold Pizza will have a team entered. Guys, thank you very much.
More Cold Pizza coming up right after this, including the latest on Tony Dungy's
Appreciate
son.
It, man. Guys, in fact, you can see much more on the death of James Dungy, Tony's son, over on ESPN and ESPN News.